Welcome to the Nevis newscast for Thursday, September 8th, 2022. I am Fredicia Liebert. The ambassador of the Kingdom of the Netherlands to St. Kitts and Nevis, His Excellency Sandor Varga, paid a courtesy call on Acting Premier the Honorable Alexis Jeffers at his office on Thursday, September 8th, 2022.
Your visit is one that I welcome because as the Deputy Premier and Acting Premier, this particular event falls to my responsibility. So I want to welcome you to the other side of paradise, if I can put it that way. But I'm pleased to welcome you, and I'm happy that you're here today, where we can have some discussions about various things, I'm sure. I know the Netherlands is engaged in various areas, industrial, agriculture, training, and all areas that we feel are important to the overall development of your people. And of course, it can be something that we can benefit from as well, since we are very much concerned about the development of our beautiful country and our people as well. And in terms of the overall sustainability of our country in the global community, we believe we have a role to play and a part to play, but it starts with us, definitely ensuring that we have the necessary resources and the necessary skill sets here in the Federation to propel our country forward.
His Excellency Varga, in delivering brief remarks, spoke of some of the areas to be discussed during the meeting with Minister Jeffers.
I'm very happy to be here, also to talk with you. And last year I had the possibility to talk to the Honourable Mr. Brantley, virtually, of course, in the time of COVID. I presented my credentials also virtually, so it really was now time to be here with you and to discuss agriculture, industry, maybe also we have this beautiful Klingendaal Institute in the Netherlands, where your diplomats from St. Kitts and Nevis, they go there now and then to have a training, diplomatic training. So that's also to get to know Europe and the European Union. Sure. And the International Court of Justice. So a lot of things we have in common to discuss.
Ambassador Varga and his wife arrived in the Federation on Tuesday, September 6th, and got the opportunity to tour St. Kitts. Immediately following the meeting with Minister Jeffers, the delegation toured the island of Nevis. This is Ambassador Varga's first official visit to the Federation since he presented his credentials virtually in February of 2021. The Department of Community Development, in collaboration with the Combermere Methodist Church, will host the third edition of Gospel Explosion on Wednesday, September 14th, 2022, at the Nevis Cultural Village. Director of the Department of Community Development, Janet Maloney, outlined the purpose of the event.
We realized that there were a lot of secular events, but then we have a mandate to cater to all the needs of community members, and the church, as it stands, is a group in the community that has been a force in terms of positive guidance for our young people and positive guidance for our adults as well, and they would have maintained the stability and peace of our lovely island Nevis.
Meloni also listed the acts that will line the September 14th event.
We would be bringing in an artist, and they are the one that is mostly working on getting Mavia Providence on the island. And you know, Mavia Providence, most of us know her song, Hear My Cry, O Lord, and I Am Anointed. She's a powerful worshiper and evangelist. And for the local acts now, we have persons like Lovell Thomas and Eliezer Ramirez. We'll be having the G-Band, who will be the band that will be playing for all the acts. We have Nicole Paris. We have Natasha Warner. She might be a new kid on the block, but it's good to have new people to show how much talent that we have here in Nevis. And we also have persons like Joseph Thompson. We have the Jessup New Testament dance group, the Methodist dance group. We have the Shekinah dance group. We might have at least 5 dance groups on the program. And so those Michaela Brooks, those are some of the persons that you should see performing on the night of Gospel Explosion.
Shelley Weeks of the Organization and Education Committee in the Combermere Methodist Church expressed gratitude to the sponsors and also encouraged other persons to sponsor the event.
We have the Nevis Island Administration, we have LEFCO, Equipment Rental and Construction, we have Urban Jones Construction, we have Nora Lescott Construction, Island Tires and Hardware Limited, we have Daniel DaCosta, we have a number of persons, and so even if some persons are out there still willing to donate, we are looking forward to it because you will help this occasion to be grand, fantastic. As we said, besides Nevis, we're inviting persons from St. Kitts. We want the St. Kitts community to come on out because the blessings must not just be on Nevis alone. The blessings is for the Federation of St. Kitts and Nevis. So if you're in St. Kitts, come on out. We'll have transportation. We'll have the boat. We're working in conjunction with Islander. So we're really looking forward to seeing your face in the place.
The first Gospel Explosion concert was held in 2018. Still to come, review of child protection and juvenile justice system gets underway in St. Kitts and Nevis. The details right after this break.
Lord, give me a Holy Ghost shout. If your hands are anointed.
Nevis, are you doing? Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? For Gospel Explosion 3. Every praise is unto our God. This is Evangelist Marvia Providence out of Canada. I am on my way, September 14th, 2022, at the Nevis Cultural Village. You don't want to miss it. Don't miss it. If you miss it, you miss it. It's going to be amazing. Bring everybody, every age, every color, every creed. It's going to be amazing. Hallelujah. Bring your praise, bring your praise, bring your praise. I'm ready. On my way, Nevis. You don't want to miss it. God bless you.
Hear my cry, oh Lord. Attend unto my prayer. From the end of the earth will I cry, oh.
Welcome back. Laws governing child protection and juvenile justice in St. Kitts and Nevis are being reviewed at a 2-day workshop organized by the Ministry of Social Development and Gender Affairs. The review, commissioned by Deputy Prime Minister the Honorable Dr. Jeffrey Hanley, began on Tuesday, September 6, 2022, at the Early Childhood Development Conference Room. It marks the first legislative action for the ministry under his leadership. It brings together various stakeholders across child protection and juvenile justice systems, including parents and juveniles. Permanent Secretary Janelle Lewis Tafari said that the review is particularly important as it will help to establish clearly defined roles for the Ministry of Social Development and Gender Affairs and the Probation and Child Welfare Board. The board was established in 1994. It has oversight for the care and protection of children and gives guidance to the relevant government departments. The Permanent Secretary noted that in 2013, the functioning of the board was enhanced following the enactment of several pieces of family legislation modeled after the OECS Family Law Reforms Bill. The expanded responsibilities resulted in an overlap and ambiguities in some cases of some roles and responsibilities. This review workshop is being facilitated by Rohan Walters, Crown Counsel and Legal Advisor to the Probation and Child Welfare Board. Revisions will focus on the functions of the Probation and Child Welfare Board Act and complementary legislation. The Caribbean Examinations Council, CXC, in its release on September 4, 2022, reminded stakeholders that the results released on September 5th, 2022 were preliminary. Further, if a candidate did not submit an SBA or complete a component of the exam, he or she would have been issued an ungraded. However, this is not always the case. Candidates in St. Kitts and Nevis who were issued an ungraded for any subject and submitted an SBA completed the Paper 1, Paper 2, or Paper 3-2 for private candidates will be issued a valid grade at a later date. We are kindly asking that you be patient while this is resolved. Additionally, candidates who are desirous of requesting a grade review are to be guided as follows. Candidates in St. Kitts are to visit the government treasury and request the payment form for grade reviews and make their payments there. Similarly, in Nevis, the form is to be requested from the Education Department and payment made there. After a payment is made at either location, the grade review request is to be submitted using the following links, which are contained on each payment form. The cost per grade review is 85 Eastern Caribbean dollars. There is no payment for grades of ungraded, ABS, or withheld until an investigation has been completed. The deadline for the submission of grade reviews and queries is Friday, September 30th, 2022. That's it for this edition of the Nevis Newscast. On behalf of all of us here at the Department of Information, I'm Fredicia Liebert. Thank you for viewing.